Checking recording, 30 minutes is up. Alright, so welcome everybody to episode 6 of the Underdone series. Today, I actually did a little bit of grinding off camera, or was attempting to grind off camera, because as you see right now, I actually trapped some of the villagers out there because I've been trying to get a trade. And it took so long for me, and I honestly just kind of gave up on it. It's just not worth it right now, and I was also starting to have like, I was just starting to not have fun that much. And the whole point of this entire, Minecraft journey or Minecraft playthrough is to just have fun with the game right now, and also to take it slow. So I decided to sort of change that tactic and stop with the grinding for the enchants. I'll do it in my own time, so that way I won't have to waste my 30 minutes out here for you guys, or so you guys will keep watching and actually watch me make progress and collect some of the other stuff that I've been doing. So yeah, I also forgot to mention this, but I actually forgot to upload episode 5 yesterday. So that's the reason why today is a surprise double upload, because I don't want to mess up the series, because technically it's a daily upload, and well, it was supposed to be a daily upload thing until I messed it up. But you know what? We just keep going, because apparently consistency doesn't really matter that much anymore, from what I heard in YouTube. So you know what? We're just gonna relax, and we're just gonna have try and have some fun here. Lately, when I was playing Minecraft, I sort of realized that there is a lot of stuff that I actually can do in this game. Like, I recently heard that there's apparently like a stream going on of Kaizenat and ISO Speed. Like, they were trying to beat Minecraft in hardcore, and all the bosses in one run. And first of all, commends to them, because I hope, I wish the very best for them. But personally for me, I haven't even tried that, and I just realized that. And that got me thinking. I'm not gonna attempt to do the challenge. Maybe one day I will, but not today. But it got me thinking about, like, oh, what if, I try beating all those other bosses, though not in this like run, not in one life and not in hardcore, but like sort of like a relaxing type of way, instead of like the hardcore version of the challenge that they're doing. Because I know deep well, or yeah, well, I know that I'm not gonna be able to achieve that, because really like taking my time, and also I'm just not good at Minecraft as some other people. So that's the reason why I kind of realized that maybe not that right now, but I am down, definitely down to try it one day. So it'll be very, very interesting when I actually do try it. So yeah, that's just all been in my mind recently. Let's check it. Oh wow, we have 40 steak. That is really, really healthy. All right, not bad at all. You know what? We also have the blast furnace. I might as well put that over there. And I'll get the 15 and put this over here, and there you go. All right. So today's mission, or today's agenda for this session, is to try and locate the perfect spot for my house, because like I said, Minecraft is all about building, and I want to build. So yeah, like I said, we're just gonna be looking around the scenery. And you know what, since I've been so caught up on the grind, I haven't actually looked around in the villages and such. So that's the reason why today we're going to actually try and do that. And I just immediately broke my rule. There you go. I just need those diamonds. It's gonna be really, really helpful, man. Like, I'm just saying, 9 diamonds now. That's not that bad. But anyways, we're going to just look around here, and maybe we'll see a very, very beautiful spot. You know, maybe I can make my house over here. A pretty area. There's a spider over there, but a pretty area nonetheless. Maybe I could make it like I said, Edoras a couple of episodes ago. But hmm, that's more of like the big, big compounds, honestly. And as you know, we're just trying to build a just a normal relaxing home, so that we can all sort of be happy about, well, at least I will be happy about, because I just don't want to look, like living nowhere. Dang it, can I like get up here? Thank you very much. All right, anyways, so I'll also fill up the hole. There you go. Now that I'm thinking about it, we really should, or I should decide like what should be my home actually. Because, like, hmm, look at this. Like, this area here, I can already envision it. Like, let's say the entrance could be over there, over here. Maybe I should make my house on top of the hill. So that's way this is like a grand entrance type of thing. There's the entrance over here. Let me just introduce you guys. Maybe hey guys, this is the new home and this is the cool home. So there you go. Why don't you try over here? Let me just take this third block over here and put this over here, and there you go. Just like that. There you go. And then later everyone's gonna be like, oh, what's this place? And it's more cool stuff over here. And then let's say up above is where my home will be, and this will then later lead onto like something below. Oh, actually, I think I should do that, you know like put all the villagers like inside of the hill itself, so that way, like, it'll look cool. And then later my home will be like around this area, like this entire space. And then later I'll just add more if I wanted to. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sort of cooking with this idea, guys. Wait. So, all right, I think I found it. This is the spot where I want my home to be. I want to live right here. Look at this beautiful view. And oh, and then later I should also have the bridges, like that one connecting over to that village over there, and then later this other one connecting to the other village somewhere. I think over there. I don't know actually. I forgot. But all right. Okay, so I got the idea. But here's the problem. Where do I like begin? Do I start the home like right now? Like, do I start like right here, right now? Because, like, there's a lot of things out here that's like could be pretty useful, but apparently not right now. I guess you're not gonna build this and use this. So let's just not do this right now. All right, let's just use the seeds, or well, no, remove the seeds. And do I want it to be in like this weird incline, or do I want it to be flat? Decisions. You know what? I think I'm going to make this area at the same level, so that way it'll look good. So that therefore we need to get some shovels, axes, and such. This is the reason why I wanted unbreaking tree before any of the house building stuff happens, because we're gonna be mining a lot of blocks, and my resources are going to break a lot. However, I just have like a little neat trick that I like using, even though it's not even a trick, to be honest. It's like the most basic thing. It all depends though if I have cobblestone. And we do not have cobblestone. What? Okay, never mind. That trick is going to be on hold. I need to get some cobblestone first. This isn't good. But, I might as well just like collect some of the cobblestones like over there inside of the hill instead. So that way I can like decide where the villagers are going to be resting at. And honestly, with the other villagers, I don't I think I'm going to build their own area in their village. So that way, like, I have an incentive to keep going back and forth, because I think I don't want to put all the villagers in this location, because I think it's going to be very very boring. Because if I have everybody in this location right now, I'd just be living inside of this rock, and there would be no reason for me to go anywhere. And yeah, so that's the reason why I might as well just like start. And all right, I think I'm gonna start here right now. This is gonna be the entrance, or well, the exit of the cave. Any single cobblestone that I will need, I will get it from here, so that way it'll be a bit more relaxing. So yeah, this is the plan. I'm going to just build the foundation, or at least have the foundation ready for the thing. Oh, just stop there. Okay, looks like we're gonna get the stone pickaxe now. But like yeah, I'm going to just get ready for the foundation of the entire place. So that way like things would be better or ready for me to build once I have the blocks that I want. Because I don't want to only be using oak for everything and a little bit of wool. I think it's a bit boring, so I'm going to change it up. Try out on some other stuff. Let's get this one. Then I will need a shovel, and then I will need an axe. And then yeah, that's just about it for now. Do I have a lot of iron? I do have a lot of iron. Well, decent amount of iron. So I might as well just create some iron pickaxes just in case. I might find some good stuff in there. So there you go. I'll just have that ready, and then later I'll put this in there, and all right, we're ready to go. So yeah. Oh, I should also get my iron sword fixed actually, but dang, all right. Looks like we're not gonna do that right now. Honestly, I think I'm gonna fix the inner parts of the cave right now, or like the inner parts of the village, because I think it's gonna be just cooler to see it like sort of already out. And also this is gonna be the one that'll take the most work, so yeah. Majority of the episodes from here on out will probably be dedicated to just building the entire house, so get ready to see a lot of stone, and hopefully I will just have a very eventful day to the point where I could just sort of babble on and yap about it for the next 30 minutes and such. And yeah, that's just about it. We're just gonna be mining it out and having a lot of stuff. You know, thinking about the house actually. Maybe I should get like some sakura trees, like the pink wood. I think that would be pretty cool to have there. But I also use that a lot. But at the same time, you know, technically, well, I see it a lot, and usually those are like my main houses in multiplayer homes, because I have my partner to build the houses. Because usually half the time, I really suck at Minecraft building. And today, this year will be the year where I will change that, or well, I will try to change that, so that way it'll be better, cooler, and much more efficient. And I'll also have a lot of style for the house itself, so that will be the coolest part of all. And I'm just wondering how far that. Okay, there you go. So it's over all the way over there. So let's just create a little bit of an opening around here, and oh, let's just create. I like working when there's no blocks above me, or well, like I have like what, a 4 block. I don't really like working on 3 block hallways and such. I think it's just like not really that good, and honestly pretty irritating. And honestly, I think the word I'm looking for is claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic though, I think. But I just don't really like the feeling, like it doesn't feel well. So yeah, that's just about it. And we're just going to flatten out like this entire whole system right now. Let me just like open it up a little bit, so that way people can see, or well, not people can see, but like yeah, you see all of this, like this entire, from this to that'll be all gone, and this will be all this empty space, and I will have my home, or well, the villagers will have their homes. So I'm very, very excited about that. And that's just it, honestly. I really have nothing else to say. Today was a very relaxing day. I mean, I guess, you know, a lot of typhoons, so I hope everyone stays safe out there. And what else can I talk about? What else is coming to my mind right now instead of like just Minecraft? Honestly, nothing is coming to my mind right now. All I'm thinking about right now is how I'm going to make this entire place look good. And that's just like the only thought in my mind right now. And I am literally incapable of thinking anything else. I think I just repeated the same thing, or the same like words. same saying, same sentence, like 2 times in a row. So that just shows you how, dedicated I am for this entire thing. And also, I'm a bit tired, so yeah, I think that plays a lot to the roles of the Underdone series commentary. Because majority of the time, I'm actually recording like semi-ish late to the night, you know. Because then later, that's the reason why I only have these videos, like 30 minutes of uncut footage. Because I just wanted to keep uploading Minecraft videos, and I just wanted to have like daily uploads. But I don't think, daily uploading and having a high sort of quality editing is gonna be fun for me because, like I said, or well, I don't think I've ever said this in the video before, but I'm not so sure. But I really just do not enjoy editing as much as others do. I think it's a cool Whoa, why are you going over here, man? Calm down. But like, I think it's a cool progress or cool thing to witness. Like the final product, it's really cool. However, like for some reason, whenever I start editing and I look at the past, I start to look at things, and then later it figuring there you go, figuring out that the half of the commentary is just me saying, "Oh." That's the one thing that I've noticed actually. Every single time that I start these commentaries, and then later I start talking aloud, I start saying "oh" a lot. And you know what? I'm gonna try and remove that habit, hopefully, but no promises because I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know how to remove from my vocabulary because that's usually like the word I say when I have no idea what to do, or when I have a second to think, because like I said, still getting used to the Minecraft commentary way where like you were just speaking to a camera, actually the YouTube way, to be honest. Because the YouTube way, I never realized this, but growing up when I'm watching all of my favorite YouTubers play, I sort of realized that like they are just talking to themselves for almost an hour or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, trying to make all these stuff make feel entertaining as possible. And honestly, that's also one of the things that I remember. One of the biggest revelations I had when I first started YouTube, because when I first started recording for YouTube and stuff like that, I remember thinking, wow, this is how it feels to be a YouTuber. You're just sort of talking to no one, and it's just, you have to be entertaining by yourself, and you have to have the personality and all that. But like honestly, half the careers and half the job choices that I do want, they're like the complete opposite of what I am. Like I'm telling you, like I want to be like a musician and all that, a director, author, all of that stuff, but like I'm not like that entertaining for me to be all of that, like half the personality is, to be entertaining. Like you could really like you don't even need to make good stuff. All you gotta do is just be entertaining, and that's just about it. And you sort of win in life, honestly. And I've seen that happen to some people already. So that kind of makes me think that like, oh wow, but I want to bring genuine quality content onto this platform and onto just like all the other places that I want to go. But like I said, not that entertaining. So, but if to those guys who are watching the series and those who are staying pretty loyal to the series and to my channel overall, I'm guessing you guys find me entertaining, or where at the very least it's like relaxing in a way. Well, like that's hopefully, because that's honestly like the goal of like the entire Underdone series. It's just for every whoa, hello, Mr. Golem. But it's just most of the time it's just for everything to be relaxing, because that's one of the things that I've noticed in YouTube, and a lot of people have been complaining about it too. It's just like they keep on saying that like YouTube is so over edited or like so saturated with huge and many cuts, and like they cut from here to there to here to there. And I realized that like, you know what, maybe I could try like sort of diluting that, or not diluting, but just sort of like removing that, because I don't want to be part of that. However, there are some videos like when I am editing where I just cut. Like I remember this upcoming Halo video. Like I promised to you guys it's going to happen. I already have all the video edited out. The only thing I need to do is like do some like additional footage and stuff like that. But like in that video, I'm pretty sure like there was like 2 seconds and like I had like five cuts or something. I don't remember when, But then the thing is that like I said, I don't want to be like that, and that's the reason why Underdone series sort of formulated. Actually, I never really talked about the Underdone series as like creation. Did I? I don't think I've ever mentioned because like I remember mentioning like, oh yeah, the goals for this series is for everything to be sort of like this, non-diluted, sort of destimulating track. But like I think the only reason why is because I chose Minecraft is first of all, Minecraft is still popular. I think it does hit a league or tier in YouTube gaming because every single YouTube gaming platform thing always has this sort of thing, or where some games could just reach like a sort of cultural relevancy to the point where like they sort of just stay like popular in the algorithm forever. And Minecraft had that in the 2020 when 1.16 came out. I'm pretty sure that's the update where everybody started coming back for Minecraft. I think around pandemic time, that's when like Minecraft hit that, and that's the reason why no matter what, Minecraft content will always be popular as ever. So that's the reason why I just sort of started playing Minecraft. Also, I also wanted to play Minecraft too. That's like a huge reason of why I started the Underdone series because, the 2 week Minecraft phase sort of hit and I was just like, you know what? I also want to be, I want to play Minecraft too because like Minecraft is awesome. Minecraft's cool. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. We have about, oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, very gassy right now. But we have taken about like what 3 rows of pure things. So one, two, yeah, we only taken 3 rows. Well, technically 4 rows if I finish this one. And yeah, we still really have a long ways to go. I just sort of realized that I can't clear out the entire thing because this thing is not exactly a hill. It's more of like its own like thing. Oh, please don't like go. This golem is like really scaring me because like I don't want to punch him because I have no intentions of killing the golem. I really just want that guy to be safe right now. You know. But yeah, I don't know if when it'll actually end. Like thinking about it now, because look at this, right? If we go up here and oh, never mind, that's not the area. Oh yeah, here. If we go up here, then we go up, like up, up, up. There you go. Sorry, like I said, we see that it goes on forever. Like I will literally, like this is like if like let's say we're beneath this entire hill, like this entire thing at the bottom will be gone, right? And I just sort of realized, oh my gosh, I don't think I want to do that, because look at this, man. This is so much work just for villagers and stuff. And the thing is that maybe if like in another place, like I would have started like, or well, in another like universe where I decided to put all the villagers all into this one location, then like maybe I'll start working on everything. But like it's just not worth it. However, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have nothing to lose. You know, like there is no reason for me to not do that though. I'm sort of okay. Wait a minute. I'm sort of thinking it right now because like I have nothing to do and I'm losing nothing. In fact, I'm just gaining space, and space for what? You may ask. I don't know actually. I don't know what I'm gonna use all that space for. But yeah, actually, that completely reminds me of this one time. I think I told you guys about that Darth Vader egg thing that happened in the previous SMP that I had. I encountered the same problem. I was like, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna build like this huge cave room thingy. And then later, when I did build the huge cave room, I realized that there was nothing to fill in there, so I just put the Darth Vader egg and that's it. Like I think I just put my two beds, even though like they're literally nothing. compared to majority of the other builds. But like, yeah, that's just about it. Maybe I shouldn't overextend it and I should just keep to my stuff. But maybe it'll be good for like a trophy room or something. But like at the same time, it's like what will I even have? Like what like a warden? Like do warden? Can they drop like heads? Like do like mobs drop heads? Cause I mean like I know they do, but like doesn't they like don't they need to be like killed by like a supercharged creeper or something? I think I don't know. Like I said, I'm really rusty with my Minecraft knowledge, and yeah. Oh, that completely reminds me. Oh yeah, trial chambers. I already talked about that last time. So yeah, I'm gonna try one of those things hopefully one day. And yeah, honestly, with how much the mega building is gonna be, or this entire house will be, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am going to try and look for the other, like, stuff. The other enchants. That's the word. Because the other enchants is gonna make this really, really useful, and I think it's gonna be way more fun. But at the same time, the more time I take building this entire house, you know, the more of content I create. So technically, sort of a win-win if I make it boring for you guys. But I don't think anybody would want to see that at all. And this isn't even like a modded Minecraft. So technically, all of you guys are just watching me mine blocks for 30 minutes. Okay, I think that's enough for the iron pickaxe. The iron pickaxe served a lot, but I don't want to use another iron. Actually, you know what? Let's just use the other iron pickaxe. But like, it's not really a modded Minecraft, so you guys are just watching me mine blocks for 30 minutes and such. So yeah, that's just about it. And you know what? This entire thing is just training me to get good at talking better. I think that's like one of the perks of this entire Underdone series, and I think that's the reason why I've been so consistent with the Underdone Minecraft, because not only is it very relaxing, but I also get like a mix of gameplay and such. And even though like hopefully this series will blow up, one day maybe, or maybe not. I'll just be one of those like YouTubers, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there creating their own series, and I feel like I'm just sort of not that different compared to the others. It's not really that interesting. I think, I still want to try either way. So, that's just like the cool thing that I wanted to do. So yeah. And let me see what's up here. Maybe I should like should there be levels to this thing? I'm going to put it over here actually. I'm going to mark the end. I'm gonna mark the end in like a huge dirt block pile. Like and when the moment like I reach it, that's the moment where like, okay, this is the moment where like I gotta stop with the creation. So yeah, I think around here is pretty decent. So the moment I see this and the moment the level is there, that's the moment where I will no longer be caving the insides. But I think by then like everything would be here. That means I have to put this entire area like covered. You know what I'm saying? Like technically it's already gonna be like the outside's gonna already be done by then. It's just that, you know, yeah, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like I have a thing. Oh wow, I cannot even do that. I think that was you know what? It's the seal's fault. It's not my fault. I'm usually pretty good at that. Well, kinda every now and then. So yeah. Well, we got a long way to go. All right, you know what? This is our life now. This is what the remaining episodes will be. I'm just gonna grind the enchants in like my own time. Although if I'm gonna go caving or mining and all of that stuff, like that's when I'll actually hit record again. But other than that, I think I'm just gonna do enchants for villagers this time, because I actually usually never do that. Surprisingly. Surprisingly, I always go for enchantment table, and then later I'll just be like, okay, once I get enchantment table, I will then later get everything. And once I'm done with getting everything, like, I'll start building the house. Like, usually that's how my Minecraft goes. But now I'm sort of changing. Oh, what the heck? Oh, my 30 minutes is done. Oh, dang. All right. Let me just finish this row. But but this time I'm changing it up by having to build my house first, despite having good gear, and even though I don't have enchants yet, still we're still trying. So yeah, very very interested, and I'm very very happy with the way I should really patch this whole up. Oh well, you're gonna stay there, Mr. Villager. See ya. I'm just going to like, pull you out again when you're like, when it's time to actually put everyone there. But like, yeah, that's just how the entire Minecraft series is doing right now. And I'm just gonna end this episode so you guys can, watch other videos. This is like, that's the main thing about the Underdone series actually that I actually want to really, really preserve. It's that for all of my viewers to sort of gain their attention span back. So even though my content may be boring, I'm just hoping that like attention span wise, you guys are actually watching everything till the end, and so everybody out there gets sort of a happy treat. So yeah, that's just about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode 6 of the Underdone series, and episode 7 and episode 8, 9, 10, 12, probably 20. Honestly, like I'm projecting that we will be done building the entire house around like episode 20 sort of thing, honestly. Because like the more I think about it, like I mean, look at the thing, right? Wait, I don't have Optifine, so like, sorry, but like, yeah, you see there, like everything in there. It's like we gotta get through all of that, then we got all of that, then all of that, and then later I gotta build this huge house, and then later I gotta go put all the villagers in, and then later like it's just a huge, huge, so many stuff to do, and I project that this project will be done around episode 20, per chance you know. But realistically, maybe like episode like I don't know 25. And and when every single 10 episodes, I've been actually thinking about this, and I want you guys to decide. Even though I don't really get that much comments, I do want to say that like each 10 episodes, I think I'm going to try doing like a 1 hour special for each of them. So for episode 10, 20, 30, 40, you guys will get 1 hour, and you'll get to watch me play the Underdone series. Underdone series. And I think that's just gonna be a very interesting concept. So maybe that'll be the plan. Hope you guys, want to see that. And also, one thing that I do want to say is that I think I should actually have an original Minecraft skin. I've been trying to think of like design ideas, but then later, majority of the time, they just end up kind of flat. So if you guys have any idea, excuse me, if you guys have any idea on what my Minecraft skin design should be, please send it in the comments, because that would be pretty fun to read and to see. Because as of right now, I'm Squall Lionheart from FF8. Goated game, by the way. And yeah, that's just about it. Hope you guys had fun watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share it to all of your friends, and yeah, that's it. Goodbye.